everyone, welcome back to my channel, and those who are new, hi, my name is Elena and I make lifestyle and physiotherapy content here. And today's video is going to be super special because I get so many DMs in this topic. Like, this topic is huge. So yes, I decided to make a video finally because I have landed a job in NHS and now I have cracked the code almost because I'm still working as a therapy assistant here, but I have cracked the code. So yes, I'll help you guys to land a job here in NHS. It doesn't matter if it's Manchester, London, anywhere in England, Scotland, Wales, whatever the destination you want, you can get it. So this video is going to be a two-part series, all in English. Yes, I know. Some people are like, Didi, I can't understand your Hindi. So yeah, this video is going to be in English. So yes, it's going to be a two-part video. The first video is going to be through UK route, which is like the simplest one, and the second part, which I will not include in this video but then the next video, is going to be India route because it's like a little bit more complex and it's going to take some time and I have to explain different things. So yeah, I just decided to just make two separate videos on this one. So yes, without wasting any time, let's just get straight into this video. So this is the UK route, which is kind of very simple for those who can afford it, of course, and not so simple for those who cannot afford it. Okay, so the thing is now how you can go through a UK route is you come here and study here. It does not matter if you have studied physiotherapy here in the UK or not, because I didn't study my masters in physiotherapy here. I did my masters in healthcare management because it was a slightly cheaper option than going for masters in physiotherapy. That was my first reason. Second reason was I already missed the September intake, and in Jan intake there is no physiotherapy course. So yes, the physiotherapy courses are run from September to September. So yeah, that was my major issue because I passed during COVID and getting my degree and everything, all the documents got the process a little bit delayed. So yes, I have to take another route for that, and I studied healthcare management, which was a slightly cheaper option for me. Plus, because I passed from a first division, I got a scholarship here. So if you have got first division in your bachelor's degree, you can get a scholarship here. Okay, sometimes they reimburse like 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs, or sometimes the full, depending upon how good you are. Okay, and the second thing is, if you go and directly do a master's, if you do a master's in physiotherapy, of course your chances of getting a job is much higher because then you have studied from here, everything is here. It's like a win-win situation. Your process will be much more easier than those who did not do their masters or bachelors from here. Okay, that's the problem I faced because I did my masters in something else and they did not actually count in my experience in physiotherapy from India. So it took me like 6 months to get a job, and even though I got the job, it's still a therapy assistant, which is, again, I am still very behind from all my peers. So yeah, that's an issue. I would preferably advise to go for masters in physiotherapy. It is an expensive affair because the usual fee starts from 18 lakhs plus all the visa money that you have to show them. So yeah, I don't know, they have changed the rules, so you can check the gov.uk website for more information. Next, while you are studying here, apply for HCPC. I think that's the ultimate thing that I did that saved me a lot of time, because HCPC usually takes around 3 months to come. That's annoying. So while you are probably in your second semester, just apply for HCPC. You need certain documents. If you've studied your bachelor's in India, you need documents from your university. So just give them and wait for 3 months. Last time that I paid for my fees was 50,000 rupees. I don't know, they have changed as well. The HCPC cycle HCPC is basically a license for everyone: physiotherapists, doctors, orthos, everything, and the cycle runs for 2 years. I have just renewed my license for another 2 years, although I'm working as a therapy assistant, but still I did that because it's very difficult to get the license from HCPC. Like, the rejection rate is so high, so I just didn't want to do that anymore. Okay, so you study here for your masters. It's better if you do the masters in physiotherapy. If it's not possible, do something else. Next thing, apply for HCPC. best thing if you get it before the end of your whole degree. Then in the last 6 months, when you're probably doing your dissertation or placements, whatever your course provides, start applying for the jobs in NHS. So NHS has their specific job portal called as track jobs. I will write it in the description box. Make your applications there. There are few applications like where do you live and all that stuff that is usually the same, so the track portal usually saves that. The only thing that you have to change is your personal information, like why do you want to apply for this job, which actually changes from job to job because every job is kind of different, especially if you're applying to different posts. So yeah, apply from track jobs. Next thing is that there are a lot of specialities that you can actually apply depending on your experience. If you don't have an experience and you've just studied here, you will usually go from band 5. Band 5, you can get static jobs like physiotherapy in ortho, physiotherapy in respiratory and surgery, physiotherapy in general medicine, but usually they are all rotationals. That means you can get a lot of rotational jobs. That means you will spend 6 months in supposedly ortho, then 6 months in musculoskeletal, 6 months in resp surge. Of course you can leave in between, ऐसा कोई contract नहीं है that you have to stay in that. Usually what most people do is they work in 2-3 specialties, that is take an experience of 1 or 1.5 year and then just straight away go to band 6. Band 6 have static posts a lot. By static, I mean in one specialty only. Band 5 static posts are very rare and usually you don't really get them. If you are lucky, you will get that. But no, most of them usually get rotation ones. So yeah, if you have an experience, just in case. If you don't have an experience, apply for band 5 positions. Band 4 is a therapy assistant, which I am doing. So yeah, anyone can apply for that. You don't actually need a physiotherapy degree, but I was lucky. I got that job. So if you have a degree and you have studied here, actually I know so many people who studied in different course in masters here in UK and they still landed a job of band 5. So I was just unlucky in that scenario. They were just more lucky. But yes, you can apply for band 5 if you have no experience. If you have experience like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 11 years, apply for band 6. Band 6, any specialty that you like, you will find a lot of jobs in band 6. Band 7, if you were HOD, head of the department in India, then you can straight away apply for band 7, which is a team lead physiotherapist. And it again, band 7, it's so high in position. It's like the posts are fewer compared to band 5 and band 6, so there's a lot of competition. So be actually ready for that. But you, of course, you can find a lot of specialities in that. Mind it, UK has more physiotherapy specialities that India had. So yes, then the last band is band 8. Usually for band 8, I haven't seen any direct international recruit. If you have worked here for like, let's say 5-6 years and you were amazing with your competencies, like amazing, then definitely they will give you band 8. Band 8 are the least, like they have the least number of posts, because usually if you are on band 8, you just don't want to leave, because that's like the last stage a physiotherapist could attain, or even in general any medical professional. So as far as I know, band 8 is divided into 3: 8A, 8B, 8C. 8C is the highest one. So usually people just retire on that post. Yes. So that's like the UK route. So you start from your masters here. If you've done your bachelor's, bravo, you will get the job. You don't even need masters because it's not a culture here to do masters. They just straight away do the bachelor's and apply for the job, and that's it. Enjoy their life. My supervisor hasn't done masters as far as I know. Maybe he has done, but yeah, I'm assuming he hasn't, and most people don't really do. So it's actually a nice way to land a job here if you do masters here. But yes, this is like the whole way. Another important thing is that if you are applying for masters here, there are two ways that you can apply for physiotherapy masters here. One is the general masters, 1 year, that's it. Another, which actually I got confused with, was masters that is 2 years or 1.5 or 2.5 years. And you will always see there's like line written there when you are applying for the course. It says MSc physiotherapy or any specialized physiotherapy bracket pre-registration. Now what that means, now the general masters, which does not show pre-registration, is something that is same like India. That means you should have bachelor's in physiotherapy before you apply in this one, and or you have 2:2 degree, which is like a 4-year degree, which of course as a physiotherapist had, so you must need that or else you will not be able to apply. The second is the pre-registration one, which is usually 2 years, and anyone can apply that. Even if you have done bachelor's in zoology, botany, physiology, anatomy, XYZ, you can apply that. Yes, you can apply that, because in the first year they will teach you everything that a bachelor student has been taught, and the second year is the actual masters one. Okay, and in that case most of the colleges universities will apply HCPC and CSP for you, or at least help you guys to apply for that. So yeah, that's the only difference. Because what happens usually here is people do bachelor's in something random. I saw this one girl in our hospital only. She was doing their placements. She did her bachelor's in psychology and neuroscience, and she was doing her master's in occupational therapy. This is something that is not allowed in India. You have to have a bachelor's in PT or OT. Only then you can apply for masters in PT or OT. But here it's not compulsory. It doesn't matter what you have done, because all the courses here are 4 years. So it does not matter what you do for your masters. Of course, that's a very risky thing, because then the amount of time we took to learn anatomy and physiology was actually 4.5 years. And if you do something else and then straight away jump to PT or OT masters here, then you only have a 1 year time to learn all the physiology and all the anatomy, which is very difficult. So yeah, you have that route, but mind it, it's actually very risky if you are a slow learner. So yes, so if you want to change your line and go to physiotherapy, you can do the masters in pre-registration physiotherapy course. Okay. So yes, I mean, this was the whole process of how you can apply through a UK route and land a job in NHS. If you are an international student, NHS usually take, after you have passed, NHS usually take 4 to 5 months to process everything, to check your BRP and to give you a sponsored job. And then your BRP will change, everything will change. You have like a whole set of documents that you have to do. I am still not sponsored because I am on my PSW visa. So yes, but this is the way that the hospital will pay everything for you. And if you will leave the hospital before a certain time or you resign, there's a high chance that you have to pay some amount back to them. So yes, be ready for that. So yeah, that's it for the part 1. I hope I was able to simplify the whole situation as much as possible. If you have any doubts, you can comment down below or DM me in my WhatsApp. I'll try my best to reply. I know I'm a very slow replier there, because my mind is everywhere right now, but I'll try my best to reply you guys. If you have any questions, you can comment down below, and I will post the part 2 very soon, probably after the week I have uploaded this one. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you understood at least something from this video, and I'll see you next week. Till then, bye bye and take care.